Good afternoon. So today I'm going to be going through step by step on how to create a drop-down list using Excel. Inputting data into an Excel sheet is so much quicker and more faultless when using a drop-down list. This action limits the listings one could add onto a cell. Once you have a drop-down list added to a cell, and by the way, a cell are these little boxes here, these individual boxes, they're just called cells. When you click the cell, a drop-down button appears on the side of it, and as you click that, you can see the items that can be entered into that cell. So it makes inputting information so much quicker and easier rather than having to manually write it in every time. The first step to creating a drop-down list is to double-click and drag your mouse on the cells you would like to add a drop-down list to. So here I can show you on this section, I need to add years in which each cow was born. So I have years from 2003 to 2013. So I would click on this row here and add however many columns or cells I need to have a drop-down list and click on that. Then I go over to the top of the page and click on data, and from there I go on to data validation. So let me try this one more time because it was faulty. Click on data, and there you are. So I got data validation right here. Then once I see this page, I am needed to click on allow and any value. So I change the any value to a list, and then down here on the source icon, I can put in all of the items or entries that I want for the drop down list on these cells. So like I said, I have anywhere from 2003 to 2013. So I add in every entry. Now, in order to separate each item from each other so that it's not just one long written word into each box, you need to add a comma. So I add a comma to break every item. Just for the sake of showing how to use this, I am only going to go up to 2008. So as you can see, I have each of them separated by that comma, and I do not need to add a period at the end or anything. You just leave it as is. Then you can click OK. And as you can see here, these are the cells I have highlighted, and each of those cells have that little drop down button now. And as you can see, if I was to click on any other, they do not. So here you can see the drop down list, and there are all of those characters listed under that once you click on that drop down arrow. So you can change it to whatever you want, and you can do that for each one like this, which is it is a game changer when trying to work on an Excel sheet and get things done quicker instead of having to manually input all of that in. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.